Alright, welcome everyone to today's Subnautica live stream. We are here still in the sub, down in the tunnel through the Lost River section, but I have done some supply gathering and preparation work for today's stream. Let's see, oh yeah, I did do some upgrades. So the Cyclops does have a little bit more going for it. For one, depth module Mark II, so I can go deep. And I got the shield generator because we gotta go past the Ghost Leviathan. And then, a lot of supplies. Oh yeah, I upgraded the Sea Moth 2 a little bit. But mostly I've been doing a lot of gathering of supplies, so you're gonna see, it's not full yet, but I've got a lot of stuff going in these already. And I mean, like, tons and tons of titanium and quartz, especially because there's outcroppings, or the big boulders to harvest. So I've got plenty of stuff going here. So hopefully we can get a good bit built today. So welcome everyone. Big Chungus, shout out for you. Austin Smith, Emerald Dragon, Rares, Warm Pigman, or Warm Pigman. Okay, Warm Pigman. AZ Newer, everybody, welcome to the stream. We're gonna have some fun today. I'm gonna show you just, where I'm at. I am still here, parked where I, of course, have no thermal power being produced. I could have moved, I just didn't do it. But, we could start doing some thermal stuff today because we're going to head down to the lava zone, which is why I've been preparing so much for today. Getting a lot of stuff ready, and hopefully we can build a good bit. I don't think we're going to get a huge amount of the base built, but we are going to get at least started. I've got an idea for one section already. Kind of an entry starting point that will not be the long-term permanent setup for it, but eventually we'll get adjusted, kind of something to work from and then strip down later to a more basic function. Stanley, no, I'm not building in the cove tree yet. The vote was for inactive and active lava zone, so we are going there. That's where we're going to start building. That's kind of the focus everybody wanted to go with. Justin, it's going to be at least 3 hours today. Maybe upwards to 4. I do have things I need to do after the stream, so I can't stay on too long, but at least 3 hours today. Updates to this on PC is full release. So, if you're talking about PS4, I don't play it on PS4, so I can't say if they've done any more updates recently. There was some mod updates that I have already downloaded. We've got some new stuff as well to add into this, thanks to Prime Sonic as one of the creators. He did comment about an update to his mods, so we've got that to check out today as well. We'll go ahead and get this going because I don't want to be destroyed. And there goes... Oh, wow, he's, like, diving down. He's waiting for me to come that way. I don't know why he just suddenly decided to dive down there. But, yeah, I just need to get down here and we'll be fine. Below Zero? No, they did a micro update for Below Zero, but they have not done anything since. Wow, I just heard another one already go out. I've got an eye stuck on me. As long as he... Wow, he's really chasing me. That's unusual for him to chase me this far. Usually they just give up. Now, there's the kyanite that I need for some thermal work. I could have come down and got it already. I just didn't want to come down here too much yet. So, I'm going to get up ahead. It's important to have the shield generator so I can... Wow, wait. What happened to my power reading? I have got no power reading. That's, odd. I did update mods before starting, but surely I'm not completely out of power. No, I'm low. Wow. Good evening, Marcus. Thanks, Seth. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, I can scan them through the glass. The new mods, none of them are new. It's just updates to them. One of those being the Prime Sonic's more Cyclops upgrades. So let's take a look, see what he's added. I think he did some more stacking with them. Nothing showing here. So it's gotta be in the mod station. Let's see. I think I saw something about a bioreactor module. Maybe not in this release. Maybe he's doing that in another one, but I think he was trying to do a bioreactor thing for the Cyclops. Of course, I could have misread that. I think I've got another... yeah, look, oh god, they're all just grabbing on. Alright, that's it. Turning on. And I gotta get some kyanite going. I need a thermal reactor module. So we're gonna get that. Alright, right there we go. Yeah, I have made good use of the sea moth drill mod since last stream, drilling a lot of titanium and copper and gold and nickel deposits all over the place. So it's proved to be very useful not having to do that weird jumping with prawn suit. Marcy, yes, I am a musician. Actually, I don't play in a band right now. I just play on my own. I'm a guitarist, and I do singing now too. I've played in numerous bands, but it was all like mostly cover band stuff. Now I just do acoustic stuff on my own because that way I don't have to deal with anybody's ego but mine. I also, like Warm Pigman, I played tenor saxophone for 7 years, piano for 4, viola for 4, guitar for 21 now. I can do bass guitar, and I still can do a little bit on drums. Alright, come on, kyanite. I'm getting my thermal reactors going for this. I want to get some power production before the larva drain everything. And this, is it stuck? Because it looks like it's not breaking anymore. I mean, oh, finally. Just being very slow. Triangle? No, I never played triangle. I can do shaker pretty well. Got a little egg shaker. Alright, that's a good chunk of kyanite right there. Oh, still. I had broken the last piece. Finally, okay. I don't see any larvae on right now, which is a good sign. So hopefully they won't bother me too much. It does worry me. I'm down to only 2 power cells, though. Alright, let's see. That's draining, or should start draining. Yeah, alright. So I should hopefully have what I need for thermal right now. Okay, I know I've got polyaniline. I went and got a lot of deep shrooms. Oh yeah, we got... I'm gonna dump that over too. Alright, come on, kyanite. You're there. Why do I not have the option for that? I'm supposed to have enough stuff. I mean, for polyaniline. Come on. I mean, deep shrooms. Maybe I'm out of salt. Maybe that's why I don't have enough. Oh, I'm out of salt. No, seriously. The most ridiculous thing to be out of is salt down here. Alright, well, let's see. We're going to get at least, hopefully, further out. I don't want to go too far. Actually, we'll take the sea moth. So, my idea right now, which I should be able to build, hopefully this part without too much trouble, is I want to build like a gate. Obviously, we can't make a gate that opens and closes type of thing, but I would like to build a gate sort of thing. And no, get off. Let's try this. I'm going to see if I can drill it without, like, or maybe I could just poke it. Yeah, I could just smack it with the claw. Right, you stay off my stuff. Oh. Whoa, whoa. Why are you coming after me in here? Seriously, I'm not that close. I've never had them come after me in this area. That is a first. And of course, he still goes through the wall. I'm pretty sure that unless there's a major bug, there's not going to be any more updates for Subnautica Vanilla at this point. Or, you know, original Subnautica, because they're done with the storyline. Unless it's to fix a bug, I don't think they're going to do anything else with it. I think it's mostly going to be focusing on Below Zero right now. And having that as their main development, other than, of course, the PlayStation version of Subnautica that they are actively working on. I need to get me a better parking spot where those will not come after me. Let's turn that off, too. I can't believe I have a lack of salt. Gates of Mordor. I don't think it's going to quite look that way, but yeah, I do want to have some kind of a gate type thing for us to go through. And my hope is to set up at least a gate station with a, you know, couple of thermal plants right now so they can be generating power and charging up some power cells instead of having to rely on just the one for the thermal reactor module in the Cyclops to do it. Yeah, they could be updating Subnautica to the new version of Unity. They could be doing that sort of update release to make it run a little bit better, but I don't know, for the most part, I don't think they're going to add new features. They'll be more of just tweaks and bug fixes like that to the original game. Get a lot of salt from League of Legends. I'm not playing League of Legends, so if anybody wants to go play that and toss some salt out from their gameplay of that, then we might talk. But here, no. Silver ore, yeah, we'll get some silver too. What do you think? I feel like I'm just going to have to go back up the tunnel and go way up and get some salt. Or actually, you know, I should be able to make a water purification thing. We may just go ahead and do the base and get water purification going and let that be my salt production source. I mean, if need be, I'll make like a base just for water production and get salt from it for the time being, and then scrap it out for parts. Alright, come on. Here we go. You know, I do need a good spot I can park so they're not constantly attacking my Cyclops. I think it should be alright. Usually they haven't attacked when I have the engine off. Only when I leave it running. We'll see. And yeah, I've got another one on there. Maybe it's because I always have my Cyclops a darker color. And it is camouflaged from them. Let's see, any more? No? Alright, let's... You know what, we'll dock this and I'll... just get some power charging going.
Captain, all systems online.
Make sure everything starts transferring. There we go. Alright, so... I should be good to hop out and we'll just do, yeah, thermal right here till I can get some salt. What better way to do it? Easy way to get in and out Moonpool. You know, I can just swim right into it. Hull strength is too low, so we'll add that. I don't want it breaking on me. There we go. We're going to do the thermal plant, which I should have plenty of aerogel as well, considering I went and got a bunch of the gel sacks. And here I shouldn't have to worry about a power transmitter. Thank you, Martin. Thanks for joining.
Warning, emergency power only.
Get up.
Oxygen production.
Okay, climb. Yes. No, other way.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems
Okay.
initiated.
Hull integrity. No power. Seriously, that's not transmitting power. That's weird. I've had them transmit much more. Oh, I know what's going on. It's this stupid bug. It's still a bug that's never been fixed with the game. That it's all with the moon pools. I haven't seen it happen with like 2 bases or anything, but moon pools, it doesn't want to transmit power to them. And it'll do the same thing if I leave this and, you know, close the game and reload the save later. It will not transmit power to it, even though it's right there.
Systems initiated.
Alright, let's see. We'll do a... I'll get, power cell charger going. Start charging some of the power cells from the Cyclops, as well as getting the sea moth over here. And we'll swap the power cell out for it. Or actually, you know what? 2 power cells at a time should be enough. That'll work. I'm gonna add some more thermal plants afterwards. This side, right? Yes. Oh. There we go. We'll get this charging, and I guess see if I can get enough power going in there to have... I don't know if that's going to produce fast enough to work with a water purifier. Actually, I don't know if the water purifier will even fit in here. I've never tried putting a water purifier in the moon pool. I'm going to try that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I can't put a water purifier here. So I guess I am going to have to do another little spot then. We'll let that be my power cell recharge real quick. And then I'll get salt going elsewhere. Yes, I am using mods. If you look in the description below, you can see a list of the mods I'm currently trying to focus on using in this. So I'm not doing like all the ones from my modded series. I'm just doing certain ones. But you can find that list below if you're interested. Yeah, it's weird the placement on some of the like power production with the heat down here does not affect in certain cases. Like in some places it's just you can't get any power really, even though you're right in a really... Oh no, I'm out of power, so I am... Oh, that means I've got some invited guests out, like this guy who's probably about to latch on. Oh man, so one thing about this area with the Cyclops, I really don't want to have to kill the big sea dragon, but I might have to just make sure I'm not being constantly drained. And where is this one? I shouldn't have had anything constantly draining power in there. And it looks like there's not even a single one on there, unless they just jumped off because I ran out of power, which is possible. Oh. Stewie, I have been streaming for a total of 20 minutes almost. So not very long. You are in a good spot now. You're getting in early. Now I guess I'm just going to bring the sea moth over here. So I can have it and not have it doing any draining.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production.
No oxygen. Do not kill my plants. I'm mad if it kills my plants. What am I going to build? I am going to be building a base down here. Whatever, style we can kind of think of as we go. But my focus today is just get something started. And I'll have to see if I actually have the stuff for the reinforced dive suit. Right now I don't have any power to produce the reinforced dive suit. Well, I gotta get some power going here. We're gonna swap this out. There we go. We'll take all the empty power cells out. I want to see how fast that's draining. It's not even draining. So I guess the larva just decided to abandon ship when there was no more power. Upgrades, I've got the normal ones right now, nothing fancy. Because it's still... I just now got access between last stream and this stream to even do anything with like the thermal or the depth module, I mean, so I could have enough
Emergency power only.
depth range. And yeah, I've got to do more.
Emergency power only.
I knew this was going to happen. Hopefully this will not cause a problem again. I don't want to have to disconnect everything for this one to link in and power as well. Is it even...
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen
That's all
production
messed up again.
offline.
Let me try it this way. Sometimes they'll link up like that, and they're not. The moon pool is definitely one of the buggiest components still in the game. Alright, I'm going to take this out. I'm just going to have to disconnect. I'm going to have to do a multi-purpose room. Yeah, I could go get the ion power cells. Right now, though, I'm just more concerned with getting some power going in my Cyclops, period. I am going to try and get over there, but I want to focus more on just getting some stuff going first, at least in terms of base construction here. That way I can have at least something going. Alright, we're just going to go with multi-purpose room because that does not bug with the thermal plants. That should work perfectly fine. Yeah, right there. Perfectly fine, no problems. This multi-purpose room just does not want to connect automatically. We'll leave that out for a moment.
But never forget that it is not. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, we're gonna do one of these. I've got power going, and now I can at least get some, maybe some salt going too. Okay, that's what was charging already. Let's get water filtration going as well, so I can have some salt going. That will help. That will give me a thermal plant on the Cyclops itself. I don't want to put that in there because they'll start draining right away. Alright. No, this will not be just an outpost. This will be a full out base. The part I'm wanting to build right now, and what I've got just now built, is meant to be just a temporary thing just to get me some stuff going. Because I need power production down here. I don't have the thermal reactor modules yet because I don't have enough salt. One thing I could have, I should have had enough of, and I'm missing some salt. So I need one piece of salt for polyaniline, then I can make the thermal module and be fine. And yeah, something's draining still. Oh, yeah, I got larva on the front. Get off. Okay. While that stuff's charging, check for the reinforced dive suit. I want to say, yeah, alright, so I'm just missing that. Reinforced dive suit, synthetic fibers. Alright, what am I needing for the synthetic fibers? Benzene, seriously? Benzene and fiber mesh. What? I don't have enough creepvine samples? How do I not have the creepvine samples that I need? I had like... Oh, okay. So there's a problem. Yeah. Alright, we may have to actually head back up then. I may have to do a quick trip back up with one of these, get some creep vine. No, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna wait. I'll deal with it as it is. And what I'll do is once we get a spot, I'll put down a nice little exterior grow bed, start growing some stuff. Actually, I could go ahead and do that up here. Larvae are not going to affect the grow bed, so this spot can actually stay here for a minute. We'll just do that. A grow bed here, and I'll plant down one of my seed cluster ones. And that will give me more of those too. Oh yeah, that lovely special, you know, diet, live tree roaches. I am not trying that diet. So, there we go. We're gonna have that growing. I might throw some other stuff in for a moment, but not really anything too necessary. I've got salt going, which will help with the thermal reactor. I've got the power charging going for that, which will help. And I'm draining too much power. That 2 thermal reactor plants is not enough. That's why I think it's funny when people comment on my videos saying, you know, I build like 3 solar panels and I never have problems. Well, you're obviously not running something like the filtration machine or doing, you know, a lot of battery charge or anything like that, because yeah, you're going to run out of power. There's only so much power each one produces at a certain rate. Even with a bioreactor that's full, you're only going to produce power at a certain speed. So, you do sometimes need quite a bit in terms of your power production, just because of how fast it produces power, not the amount total you can have. Alright. Yeah, let's see if I'll do a 3rd generator now that I'm not bugging. What if I get to like... Oh yeah, right there. Right on top of the lava. Maximum efficiency. Should not have any issue here. It should produce like... It's on top of lava. It says 50 degrees Celsius. The same as right there. That doesn't make sense. It should be way hotter right there. And I wish when it says 50%, it'd have at least 1 piece of salt ready. Alright, we're taking out 2 power cells, dumping in 2 more. And yeah. I'm still not quite producing enough. We're going to swap this out now. Oh, wait. There we go. And we'll get another one in here just for the moment. And then we're going to go do some preparation scouting. I want to do like... Oh, yeah, that's still going. There we go. I want to find a good way to put this together. I've got the supplies. I think I'm almost close enough to do it. If I am within range enough. It's a 100 meters. I should be able to do this. I want to do a kind of an entry gate here. So we'll do that. And I want to tie that in now as like, here's the big gate that comes across. It's going to be mostly tubes, some foundations. And I kind of want to build it so it's standalone. So that I'm not stuck with whatever orientation I get on it in terms of the way things look for the rest of the base. So this is just going to be like a little thing, standalone type setup. Oh, and I'm too far away. Yeah, way too far away, so I'm gonna have to move closer. But basically, oh, and I'm gonna have to rotate that. Yeah. But basically, I want like, yeah, a little kind of a gate we go through, like you're coming in with the Cyclops. And then there's a set of spires I've found at one point over far away over on the side. I want to kind of start building the actual base at that point because I want to build where it kind of comes off of those. Because I feel like that'd be kind of cool to have. It's like 3 little spires all close together. Build around them first and have it where they are linked together, and that's kind of maybe the start of the base. First, make sure got no more larvae on it. I gotta wait for that to grow. Not the speedy start I was hoping for, but it is going to work. Keep me from having to go back. Ah, yes, there we go. So I got at least a piece of salt. So thermal reactor now. Actually, I don't even have to worry about that. We'll just go up here. I think that actually will save power with the EasyCraft mod, is it won't... I don't know if it actually takes all the power it would use for that. Medkit, I've got a nice stockpile. There's a reason I'm stockpiling for stuff like this, and that's still not fully done. Let me put this in. And... actually, you know what? First, before I do that, let's look, see if I can upgrade it. Because an upgrade, yeah, look at that. Immediate upgrade, even better. It'll provide even more power. And I'll just put it here for now until I build another console. Okay, so I've got power production going. Hopefully. Let's see. That's full. Yeah, power going. There we go. We might make several more of those. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's do the upgrade consoles. We'll do the same kind of thing. Actually, we'll do something different. I don't want them all there. We'll do it like here. Can I build back here? No, I can't build back here. I really don't want them all like just crammed in here, but we might do that. I guess technically I can make it work right here. That's not in the way too much. Space Engineers? No, I have played that. I am not a fan of that game. I will tell you that. I am not about hyperrealism, and you know, there's certain parts of it I found enjoyable, like the basic story mode type stuff, but just the free play scenarios, there's like there's so much work that should have been done with that game. I feel it's just not ready. When I played it before, it was not ready at all to be as popular as it is, and I don't think I'm gonna try it again. It was such a bad experience with it. I just really don't care to play it again. Alright, so we do have power production going, which is good. And now it's time to heal. Before I go back out. And I'll still keep this other base going for right now until I can get more production running.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah. Not done there. Okay, so water's not necessary, the salt is. And how's my creep vine doing? Still growing. Alright. So, you know what? Let's move it further up. It can handle power production now, so I can move it a little bit further up, closer to where I want to build that gate. And we'll do that.
Engine powering up.
And get those off of me. The bioreactors in the Cyclops you cannot make in the vanilla game. You'd have to have some kind of mod to do that, and I thought Prime Sonic says something about updating his mod to do that, but I could be mistaken that it's not implemented yet. I'm pretty sure he said he was going to put it in. It's just not showing for me yet. Alright, that should give me power, and that I could actually see the little spot over there. Let's go try realigning things. My Time at Porsche, I have not heard of that one. Space Engineers just came out beta. Yeah, I know I saw something about they were coming out of like beta or whatever. Again, I played it in the past and it was... There's so much stuff that's just focused on the hyperrealism, which is something I really don't care for in a game like that. Not in just a, you know, building and exploring game. If you're doing hyperrealism, I think it should be strictly a, this is a survival game, nothing else. Not built for exploring or anything like that. And I just did not enjoy Space Engineers. I enjoyed the initial, like, story mode scenario, and then when I tried the open play scenario, I found it to just be like over the top, focused on realism, just not intuitive, and needed a lot of work still. But that's me. That's why I, for a while, was playing Empyrean instead, because I liked Empyrean. It didn't have that hyper realism, and now unfortunately it seems they're moving in that same direction as Space Engineers, trying to be way too realistic and forgetting just some stuff just needs to play plain simple fun. Yeah, there's aspects of Subnautica that are just about fun, not about how realistic can we make this. And that's why the game has done really well. Oh, that's a nice upgrade. We can actually see what mod it is. We don't have just that anymore, so that is an updated change to the more Cyclops mods. Yes, Emerald, you can't build a bioreactor inside the Cyclops. There's no connection point for it. It is, you know, intended that way by the creators. Now, I'm pretty sure Prime Sonic, I think he said he's working on making one that will work, but I'm not finding a mod for that yet. Just the same as he's got a nuclear plant mod for the Cyclops. It is a mod that gives you a new upgrade for it, not a component you build inside. So I'm pretty sure the bioreactor thing will be the same way, a component module that you build and put inside the Cyclops instead. Subnautica is not my favorite game. It's just the one that draws the most attention on my channel. And it is a fun game, but I've played through it so many times. You know, it's another playthrough at this point. It's not like I'm always super excited to play. I am much more excited playing like Far Cry New Dawn and Fallout 4 right now, because they're new experiences, not the same experience I've already had. Alright, so I'm not gonna get close enough right now to that little spot. I don't want to have the big guy chasing me again, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab the supplies I'm going to need and build. So I want to get a few foundations going across. And I know people still say, why do you have both the auto sort and things like the easy craft mod? They take each other's place. They don't. They really don't. Auto sort lets you know where stuff is. So in the case where you cannot use the easy craft, like now I need to carry stuff with me, I can go and look and not have to go through dozens and dozens of containers looking for, you know, a certain component, which I am kind of doing right now, but I'm not doing every container. I know certain ones are not going to have the parts I'm looking for. Like there's, you know, there's containers that are marked specifically for natural materials. What is my favorite game? For a long time it was Minecraft. And then for another long period of time it was Warframe. Really now I play so many different games, I would not say I have a favorite game. Because I just have so much variety I'm doing constantly. Just, you know, doing stuff for the channel, playing different games, trying different things. I do have games I like that I still have on my computer that I'll play once in a while just for a little fun. It's like, oh yeah, I haven't played this in a while. I'm going to take a few minutes to relax. But most part, I'm playing these games that I do on the channel. and on Twitch in order to keep progress moving forward. And you know what? That looks pretty even right there. So we'll go all the way across, and then I'm going to start building like tube section up and across that way. And then we can actually migrate some of the production or the power production stuff over here.
Welcome aboard.
Be a little bit further away from the larva mass area over here. Apparently they are very popular in this little area. I don't have the supplies for the reinforced dive suit yet. That's one thing I am waiting on. Is I don't have the supplies with me at the moment. I did not have enough of the... oh, that's broken. I did not have enough of the creep vine samples with me to make it. I have a lot of the seed clusters, just not enough of the creep vines themselves. You know, the normal vine part. And so I am waiting for it to grow in so I can make the reinforced dive suit. I've pretty much have spent every bit of moment I've been playing in this since last stream in the Lost River gathering supplies. So I wouldn't have to worry about going all the way back up. I got another moment I can get some creep vine, and then I can make the reinforced dive suit. I've got salt still being produced. And yeah, I'm going to take some more out there for a moment to make another set. I think I've got enough lead. I hope I've got enough lead. I may not have enough lead. I may actually be out of lead too. Really haven't been gathering lead in crazy quantities. Yeah, I may actually be out of lead. I may have no choice but to go back up a bit and gather up some more supplies. I don't think I ever have seen lead outcroppings out here. Thermal plants generate power based on the temperature of the location they're built in. So if you build it someplace that lists more than the 50 degrees Celsius, it's going to produce faster. It's like the solar panels. They produce power based on the height of the sun, how much light you're getting. And that's going to be the same thing there with the thermal. It produces based on how hot it is where it's at. Fortunately, I'm about to be, I think, done with the charging. Because now I've got a thermal module, I'll be okay. I just need more water, salt production going. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I can finish off my power cells. We may, while I'm waiting on stuff to grow, actually I don't even want to go there yet. I want to wait and get the reinforced dive suit first. I'm tired of taking this heat damage. We'll get the reinforced dive suit, and then while other stuff is producing, head down to the thermal plant, get stuff there. I'm hoping I might maybe find a lead deposit. I just don't remember seeing any, or very few if that's the case. I just don't remember them down here. It's always like uranite, gold, titanium down at this area, so you don't have to worry about going back up for your, metal salvage. I'll go ahead and grab another one of these. Reason why I have so many. And go over here and watch my creep vine. See how it's doing. Almost. We got a short moment. I only need one piece of creep vine anyway, so we're about to have some salt too. That will help. I'm actually producing enough power now, so we'll do another one of these. That'll produce salt faster, and that'll help me get more polyaniline going, because I want to get a bunch of thermal reactors going too. That'll save time against having to do this sort of thing now. There is lead deposit. Alright, I will have to go, I'll look for that. I know I can go get the ion cube thing and get the batteries from that. I just don't have a lot of ion cubes. We've been more focused on getting supplies and getting where we can get down here. I think I've only got 3 ion cubes right now, and I'm about to have to use some of those to make purple tablets. So I'm not going to be just jumping in and building a whole bunch of ion power cells anyway once I unlock that. Yeah, I can mine ion cubes in Lava Castle. No, you can mine them in the containment center, but not the Lava Castle. The Lava Castle is the thermal plant up ahead. There, you can mine a set, but there's that one deposit. When you're saying mining, typically that would be like, you know, getting a lot of them, and that is in the containment. Let's see. Yeah, power's still going up. Good. Alright, so I think I'm fine even with the lava leeches for a moment. That should be... Yes, I can even see sea cluster. We'll go ahead, we'll grab the one. Well, if I can. There we go. There, that's enough. Have some spares, just in case. Something. Wow, some lava lizard has been mean to me and attacking my sea moth. My defenseless sea moth.
Welcome aboard.
Alright.
All systems online.
There we go. Come on. Reinforced dive suit, finally. So now, let salt produce, which is just for thermal reactors. Sure, I got it on, Oh, not. Take that off. Forgot to take the radiation gloves off before. There we go. Alright, now let's go Lava Castle, just to get it out of the way, give some time for stuff to produce, and hopefully keep an eye out for some lead deposits. Plenty of kyanite. I've got plenty of titanium, I just didn't think about the lead. Maybe lead? Right there! Alright, so we got lead. Yeah, the sea moth, if you're talking about a glitch on the thermal plant up ahead, I have never been able to get the sea moth to float inside. I go inside, or try to go inside, it keeps me from doing it because it's just going to get stuck there. I'm not even going to try floating it inside. Nope, don't see any more right there. Alright, let's take... I think it's this one first. Yeah. Oh, and I've dropped all my titanium off anyway. Maybe there's a titanium block over here as well. Maybe. Yep. Everything you need right here. Spacewell, if you subscribe, I'm supposed to get an alert pop up. And from what I've seen, it's been working for a week, so it should pop up a thing. But you should subscribe even if there's nothing on the screen, just because you are having fun in the chat and you are enjoying the content. I am in my mid-30s. Unfortunately. Not early 20s anymore. I don't want to use cheat engine on this. If I was going to use something like that, I would just be doing this in creative instead. Alright, let's get this part done. That's plenty of titanium to finish these sections off. Alright, we're gonna do one more there. I'm thinking one more right. Oh, can't do one right there, so I might have to actually move these back. I want to get as close as I can to the wall. But yeah, we're gonna move these back one section at a time, like this. And this will get it lined up pretty evenly. Of course, unless the other side decides it's not going to let me build there, and then we're just going to be... I might have to adjust over a little bit. Wish you could line up against the ghost and not have to actually complete the build. This is the point. Of course, now I can't build there. Okay, then let's go like this. We'll just go this way then. Take that out. And yeah, I'm gonna have to build a battery charger down here. Let's go this direction instead. I mean, that's a good spot. That'll work. Let's take all this back out.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I know. I know I'm getting low. Oh, my inventory's full. Okay. Oh, and you, he was trying to have his way with my sea moth. And now I may be, breaking out that laser cannon mod against this guy. Come here. Come here. Laser cannon does not do heat damage. It just does damage. And can kill them. So I may be breaking out some laser cannon mod after all in this gameplay. Kill some lava lizards. How long have I been down here? I just started in this area this stream. I've been in the Lost River up till this stream, getting ready, and so just coming down into the lava zone to try and start finally building today. Everybody's been pushing for me to build starting today, so that's what we're doing. That's the main focus, is to start actually building today. And you know what, we'll just go ahead and go with, let's see, we're gonna do like that. I think I can get it tighter like that. Yeah, I can. So now, question of how I want this to work. Maybe go another one? Nope, that's not gonna work. Alright, so we're gonna have to count that as the edge. And then I think I'm just gonna build up. So unfortunately we can't sit there and rotate the eye compartments vertically. That is a bit disappointing to me. Unless of course I can get, yeah, I can get that. We'll do that part like that. I don't like that sticking where it is. It looks like it's too much in the middle. Mods are cheaty in some ways, you could say, but in other ways, you could say that the modders have come up with better implementations in the game than the developers. Honestly, I mean, considering we are a spacefaring civilization in this game, there are certain things that I can't believe were not considered to be available technology. And, you know, in terms of cheating, adding a gun to the game, an actual gun, would not be cheating because the devs chose to leave it out. But some people want to have a gun in the game. Mods, if you want mods, this is PC. I don't know if they're going to work on the PlayStation or Xbox, but in PC, go to nexusmods.com. I've got links for all the ones I'm using below, so you can go there and, you know, look for everything you need for that. Start with the QMod manager, and then the modding helper to make sure that your mods work properly. And then they'll show you what to do with those. Alright, we're going to do a bunch of the vertical connectors, so I finally get to use a bunch of my titanium. I think that should actually be almost all I'm using for this next segment. So let's just do that and get some water taken care of. Oh. Great. Okay. Forgot about the fact I just filled my inventory up. And so now I'm going to be down to only 3 in there. That's fine. Alright, and back this way. Yeah, you know, you can say the charter banned the guns, like they say in the storyline. The real reason is the devs just didn't want it to be a shooting game. They wanted it to be a survive type game and focus on other elements. That's the real reason in the end, is the devs just didn't want it to be a first-person shooter type game. You didn't want it to be people going in, guns blazing, and that be their focal point on all of this. They wanted to have something different about the game, and so they went with something that instead you have to worry about, you know, just defensive measures. Which, you know, I mean, if that's what the devs want to do, that's fine. It's their game. But, you know, the fact that people are like, I'm gonna make a mod to add a weapon to the game, shows there are players that want to play with weapons. You know, it doesn't have to be a first-person shooter, but at least some kind of weapon technology, whether defensive or offensive, you know, could have been implemented in the game without any real negative change against what the developers might have wanted. And now I need some lithium. We'll have to do some reinforcements for this. But yeah, we've got this basic thing, and it's going to go across there and go up on that side and then cut across, and we'll have kind of this gate. And then I may build out and build some little section there, like a kind of outpost type thing. That might be kind of interesting to have a little outpost sort of thing for, like, think like the Matrix, the gate that they have. You got that group that controls the gate, so we need like a little spot for them. So we may actually have some extra structures over there for that purpose. This is going to turn out all right. And I should be able to find... Yeah, I got some lithium here. I know I'm going to have some lithium still scattered around in my containers. Alright, I'll take that. I don't want to use all my lithium up yet. Alright. Wait. I'm out of room, yeah, so we'll dump that one back. That sits. That should be enough to cover me for now. Depending on how much this drains my resources right now, we may only get a very minimal start on the next part. And look, some new pieces showed up here. Haha, you missed me. I'll grab some lead and titanium right here too. I get distracted too as well, audio, Phoenix. In this case, my plan was to start the base build, and that's what we're kind of doing, but I don't have like a, you know, like this is what we're doing in terms of the base build. I've got just a general idea, and I'm like, you know, today I want to start with the little gate section and get that going, and then see how my resources pan out from there. You know, if the resources are good, we'll keep going. If the resources are becoming a struggle, we'll be doing something different. Why are you both after me? Do I look tasty? I mean, this is not exactly something you can just eat readily. It's kind of like too big for your mouth. Alright, we'll come back for that other titanium. Hey, Mark, I am, in terms of Empyrean, I am waiting. Probably, I'm not going to even touch it again based on what I've seen in the 9.4 update. I'm not even going to come back to it, even try it, until I see they come out with Alpha 10 or whatever the next major release is being called at that point, and see what they do, because I went and looked at 9.4 and I looked at all the nodes, so I even started playing again, and I've seen no new implementations that have given me any renewed interest in the game. It's still just the same as it was with the last time I played it. I find it to be overly tedious. I think they're going, there's a lot of people that play Empyrean because it's not Space Engineers, but it feels more and more now with each update like they're trying to be Space Engineers. They're going way too much towards the realism focus. Now, I've even had people ask me why I don't play on servers, because there's a lot of servers that are not implementing, that are going into the configuration, disabling a lot of the changes because so many players are unhappy with those changes to the game. So I'm not coming back until the next major alpha release to even try it, just to give them time to see if the devs are like, you know what, we've made a lot of players mad, maybe it is time to kind of adjust some things so we can get some of them back to the game. Because right now, there's nothing in it that makes me want to play it. No Man's Sky, I haven't played it in probably 2 or 3 months. Not since they did any other of the other recent updates. It's all right. Oh, hit my mic. No Man's Sky is okay. It's where Empyrean was just right, in my opinion, for me to enjoy that style. It had just enough realism, but also a lot of stuff focused just on fun. No Man's Sky was a little bit above that towards too much realism. And then Space Engineers is just the far end of the spectrum as being too much focus on realism and not enough focus on just certain things being for fun. And now Empyrean, honestly, I might go back to trying No Man's Sky just for fun on Twitch sometime, because it definitely, I remember it being more fun now than the last few times I played Empyrean. So I may go back and try it again, because I'm not a fan of any of the new stuff in 9 point whatever. And yeah, it's a decent day in the US. It's not too hot, not too cold outside. It's nowhere near hot. I would go for some hot right now. It's been cold for too long. Oh, no. I didn't mean to get in. I want that. No, it's not that one. Then it's going to be this one. Get some more build going. Yeah, I'm going to have to build a recharge station for my batteries now. QMod and modding helper. The mods should just work once you put them in the folder correctly. Make sure you're not putting the zip files in. You have to actually open the zip files and take the whole folder with the mod name and put it in for the mod to work. And please tell me this is not going to run into a problem here. That could be a bit of a problem. That little piece coming off might cause a problem. We'll see if I hit my head. Nope. Did not hit my head. So hopefully this is going to fit all the way across. And of course I'm out of titanium again. So at least I'm not having to go and scrounge for titanium up top. There's actually deposits down here that are available. I think I've got enough kyanite to not be too concerned with it just yet. Do I want the terraformer back? There are times where I feel like the terraformer would be extremely useful, especially in being able to clear like a small section of terrain out. However, I have used the terraformer extensively in the past, experimenting with it, and unfortunately the way they handled the terrain generation and the changes through the terraformer, it caused major performance issues, which is why the terraformer was removed from the final game. It just caused too many problems, especially from my understanding, even more so on the Xbox version of the game, where it just killed your frame rate if you did too many changes. And I mean, I saw other Subnautica players on YouTube, you know, doing like, oh hey, I'm gonna take the big mushroom tree, the super giant one, and dig the whole thing out using the terraformer and build inside, and running into problems with their frame rate, suffering severely for that. So I would like the terraformer if they could fix that, but unless they fix that problem, I don't even want to worry about it being in the game. Don't even want the temptation to try and use it just that little bit, knowing that there might be a major problem with performance afterwards. Alright. I think this might get me fairly close. That was two good pieces there. And of course, obviously, I can build all the way across top. I kind of want to leave that open. Just have the foundation for that part. Oh, yeah. It might help if I actually get the titanium out. You know. Because I can't... It doesn't treat it like it's available when it's in the CMOS storage, unfortunately. Alright, we're going to do... I don't know exactly how far over to go. I think I'm going to try to get close to the end, and then we're going to just build one down below. Oh, great. Yeah. Okay. So, before I go any further, let's try this part. So, I'm building right on the very, very edge. And yeah, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to move that in. Or, no, I'm not going to move it in. I'm just going to do it like this. We'll just do it this way and have it in closer on this side. It won't be symmetrical, but it will at least be closer to this side. And let's go ahead and get that on there. I don't care about it breaking. I'm not even going inside, but I don't want to have messages popping up all the time. Right now, I have more than the 4 because of mods in my CMOS, so I do have 4 storage modules. Those have to go in the front. And then I have some other modules in it that are very helpful, but can't go in. If you can only put the storage modules in the front. They won't be accessible if you don't do that. So that's why I have storage modules in the front. Oh yeah, that definitely is going to have to go down lower. So I'm going to have to take this out. You see I have 12 total slots for mods on this, so I've got a lot of space. But you do have to have the storage modules in the first 4, otherwise they're not accessible. So I went too high up. Oh, inventory full. Okay. We'll dump a couple of pieces off. Actually, we'll dump the lead. I don't need as much lead right now. We'll take... I think... That's plenty tall enough. We'll take 2 connectors out and try this again. Now I may end up taking that all out too, just to make it look symmetrical in the end. Let's actually... We'll go this route too. I'll build up from this side just to see how high it gets and see if I run into problems here, because that little section right there does worry me a bit. Even if I'm not visibly touching it, sometimes the build won't work just because you're too close to some terrain. And it's a waste of work to do all that, have to dismantle it. Unfortunately, you know, you don't have the option of maneuvering the whole thing around. It's not like in Fallout 4 where you can say, pick up this whole thing and move it. But at least it's better than in the forest where if you place it and then it ends up being wrong, you have to break it and you get almost no resources back, if any resources back. So, still much better on construction elements with this game than the forest. Too many times I've had to lose materials in the forest, taking something back apart because it didn't line up quite right. Alright, so that is... At least I'm going to know if it's going to work or not. This may actually work fine now. I think one more might be it. Okay, time to get more titanium from somewhere. Most annoying creature, obviously the lava leech, because they keep draining my power. I mean, the leviathans, at least you can see them coming and avoid them. The lava leeches just kind of sneak up on you and steal all your power, and it's very irritating. Makes me want to just, you know, go and take out all the lava leeches. And look, I'm hitting you, you just ignore me. Spange and Xcal during Workshop Showcase? Well, I'm glad they're doing that. They both still find the game enjoyable. Right now, the game doesn't make me want to play it. It does the opposite. Empyrean makes me not want to play the game. The longer I play it, the worse my head hurts in the end. Because there's so many of those new changes I just find absolutely frustrating. Alright. I don't have any more titanium nearby. I'll go with... There we go. 2 more outcroppings. And some lead. I've got enough lead at the moment. Turnip, I am deconstructing because I am trying to get things lined up right. And I am building a theme base. This is not just build a normal survival base. I'm not playing this just for storyline. I'm playing this because I want something more entertaining than just a story part. I've done enough of that. Ah, bad warper. And my drill is still going. Or at least the sound is still going. Come here. Ah. Alright. And that one. Ooh, yeah. Plenty of titanium now. Make, fishbowl for fun. I am planning to do a big zoo type thing. We're going to have multiple columns of alien containments. One for each of the fish and creatures in the game. All the different ones we can hatch and just breed. So that. Below 0 yet? Yes, I actually have a series going on that right now that I'm, you know, playing it as the game develops. Finding stuff. I'm already past the point of the storyline where they actually have audio commentary for it. I'm in the point where now there's no voice elements to the text. You just see the text and caption and that's it. Oh! Why are you... Ah! And again, it sounds like my drill is still going, even though it's not. Until I turn the drill back. So I select it again, then it starts drilling. I am going to finish the story. I'm just, you know, I would have done that today, but I got so many comments saying, please start building the base. So today we're doing more focus on the base build than on anything story related. And now apparently I might have to just go and do some story stuff just because the warper won't leave me alone right here. Like, apparently I am invading his turf or something. We'll just go on back and I will repair and get some food and healing going. Make sure I don't have any larvae all over the base. Also, I need to go get some more salt, I know. So, I'm going to see how things go today. I definitely will need some time after today to get more supplies going, I'm sure. So I may do more story line. Like one of the previous streams, everybody was saying, do the story part of the Aurora off screen. Like, go and do it when, you know, in the spare time. And I did that. And saved everybody from having to watch me do the Aurora again. I've already got 4 seasons now of gameplay doing the storyline. I'm going to do it, just I'm not in that big of a hurry. I might do the storyline off screen this week just to get some more stuff going. And now, actually I think what I want to do, so I'm going to put, even though I've got a lot right now, I'm going to put some deep shrooms out as well. Because I want to get some more polyaniline going.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. And I'll get one of these. Go ahead, fix this one again. There we go. Okay, yeah, I need to get a deep shroom, but I think I've got enough now. Let's do another thermal module, and we're going to do another Mark II as well. And that will give me even more power production here, where I don't have to put any more power cells into the little mini base there. There we go. So now, let's see. Oh. Much faster now. That might actually honestly be enough for now. I'm still infected. Yeah, I know they'll ignore me at that point. But again, everybody wanted me to focus on the storyline today, so that's what we're kind of doing. I'm more goal-oriented in that direction right now. Let's see. Natural materials. Acid shrooms, not going to worry about that. Take a couple of these. And just because I don't have as many, we'll do that. And, yeah, you know what? Deep shroom, fine. We'll go put, or acid shroom. We'll go, yeah, put a couple acid shrooms in. And, oh wait, I do need some more titanium. This is actually a case I should have turned off the, transfer element for the titanium part, because I had so much titanium inside the sea moth. That's all. I'll go get more. I'll turn off the auto transfer this time, just so I can keep the supplies in the sea moth when I redock. There we go. Filled up on that. Enabled. Off. There we go. That. Wait. I will need some reinforcement, so we need lithium too. That will at least give me enough. Throw an infected fish at a warper. Might try that. I think I've got my propulsion cannon here with me. I might try that. Just take one and shoot it past the warper. See if he goes after it. Sees how far he will chase it. And of course, I hit myself. Alright, we'll do Alright, we're gonna start with deep shroom. And deep shroom. And of course, full inventory. There you go. Will give me that. This is by no means a permanent type setup. This is just temporary, get some stuff going. I'll have supplies. And then I will take all that out right there later once we get more stuff built up ahead. Oh yeah, look at that. See how much it's already coming together over there. Like just that framework. And then what I'll do is I'll build up and over and then build something to fill that in. And that will be like part of the base where their power production is, and then I can move all that stuff out, and we'll do like, you know, proper lights and everything for it. And I am getting low on power. My swim charge fins are not going to be enough for this. Also notice the big guy has not come back since he chased me into the, he came into the tunnel earlier trying to get at me. I've been over here working on all this, and he has not come after me. This is going to work. It's just a question of how far I need to go with part of this. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Again, I don't want to see all of these alerts for reinforcement requirements. They don't have that one. Okay. That's just so I don't get spammed with messages about it's too weak. Oh. And again, okay. Actually, that might work perfectly. So I need more titanium now. I'm going to have to repair that anyway now that I'm going to build a base section off of it, so I might as well just let it take some damage right now and then come back. I really don't know about the Epic Store versus Steam part of it. I would assume it's roughly the same, considering, I mean, you should still have a similar folder structure, I would expect. Not necessarily the same, and it definitely won't be in the same place. So I can't say for sure. It could be that QMod Manager is specifically set to look in that folder for Steam, like where it is. I know the QMod Manager does ask where your Steam folder is, but I'm not playing the Epic Game Store version. I would think that surely one of the new updates for QMod Manager would have addressed that, since it was recently put up for free over the, you know, Christmas time on the Epic Store, so a lot more people would be getting it. So it's possible that it's been fixed or it's about to be fixed where that will work. Yeah, I know I'm gonna do stuff about it. I'll get this done. There we go, and the last connector. Right now, let's finish fixing this. I don't like the idea of having these little pieces here just as a frame. I'll get more reinforcement on this later in other spots. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. That's good enough. Yep, all that. So there we go. We got a framework of how I want the Cyclops to enter into the base area.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So throw in some power and all the necessary lights, and you'll have a nice little enclosure to go through. Now we just got to build a section coming off of here and get something that comes up and makes for like a maintenance type quarters. That's if I want to build up this way. I could actually maybe do if I build over here in the open, I'm more exposed to the sea dragon, but I also get less possible interference. Let's see if I, ooh yeah. Or if I can make a little curvy thing go, yeah, look at that. We have a little curve that comes off here. And now we're going to have this section like that. This is just so I can, you know, I'm not using this. There we go. What? Oh, so no power, but still also have no titanium. Well, great. Alright. But yeah, I'll come off of here. That way I can just build up and have like 2 sections that come off of it. And we'll do, get some more titanium. I'll have that spot over here. You're not, so I can always do a nuclear reactor quite readily down here. Not much point with all the thermal power. That's kind of the idea. Trying to avoid the cluster of lava lizards over there. And I'm not hearing any bellowing. I don't hear any bellowing. There's no sea dragon making noise in the distance. Oh. Gold. Oh. Oh, and now, of course, I got weak parts on it. I didn't even think about that. Alright, I guess I'm going to go grab some supplies from my reserves rather than that. And then I'll get in and start trying to fit some things. Yeah, we're going to have a nice little extra spot that comes off there. I want full power, I want lights, I want tons of stuff over there. Conan Exiles. No, I have not played Conan. And I actually put it as an option for this live stream set, but people overwhelmingly voted for Subnautica. So here we are, doing Subnautica instead. Alright, I need titanium. Alright. Titanium and, well, yeah, I got lithium. Technically, I'll just do this. I'll just start taking the metal salvage. I don't think I could take it and build with it using the EasyCraft because it's not converting it. I'll just go ahead and make all the titanium real quick. Which bit am I in? Addicted, I am in the spot where if you come from the tunnel that takes you through the lava, or the Lost River, past the Ghost Leviathan and near the research facility, you drop down into that little tunnel. It continues. That's where I'm at right now. Oh, and I'm out of space. Alright. So, we're going to do that, and I'll get in and fix all the leaks. Look at it just keeps going. 106 message repeats. Yeah, that's true. I could change the battery in Sea Glide. I might do that. I'm not using the Sea Glide as much right now, though. That is another problem. I'm doing a lot more with this. So now we're going to throw a hatch here. Of course, I need quartz. Fortunately, there's quartz all around me. Like, I saw some... There! Oh, titanium there, too. Ignore me, fellas. I'm just trying to get some supplies real quick. Alright. That's it. We may be going on the offensive for real. I may very well do the laser cannon after all, and just for the fact that I want to kill them. They're irritating me very significantly right now. What? Oh yeah, that's right, quartz. That's the one problem there, is it doesn't count from the sea moth storage. There we go. Alright. Inside to fix a ton of leaks.
Emergency power only.
Right by the door.
Reduction. Offline restored. Draining systems initiated.
Oh yeah, well I need to actually get out and add some more reinforcements first. I just have too little. I think this is. I'm just gonna leave this like it is. I'm not gonna worry about putting anything else on this. So, you know, not rearranging this. I would like symmetrical, even, nice, pristine. You know, like professionally done look. But yeah, we're limited a bit in what we can do within the game, really, in terms of getting things to line up just right without a terraformer. And again, terraformer, you run into performance problems. So there we go. We'll just do this. I'm gonna get all of these fixed. All right, now I need a ladder, just so I can get up top. There we go. Hoping this will fix everything. So I can get some O2 going in here. If not, quick escape back out.
30 seconds. Hull integrity restored.
Yeah, there we go.
Draining systems initiated.
Drain quickly. Or love how I can't actually move fast with the Sea Glide in here. Same as if you're above water. Sea Glide just doesn't work. No, Sea Dragon should just be patrolling still. He shouldn't just be sitting idle in some area. He should be actively patrolling, looking for me. Or, you know, just patrolling, at least looking for food. He is a creature. So he should be looking around for me. This is... Well, you know, it's partially full of water now. Interestingly, the, you know, ladders work pretty much the same as bulkheads. You don't have water going down below. There you go. Hard to see that part. And then we're gonna fix this.
Restored. Draining systems initiated.
All right. I gotta fix that too. There we go. So now I just need power for some oxygen production. Okay, that leak disappeared. Alright. Now I need power production. Let's see. Sure, I can build over here. It's a question of how much power is this going to provide me right around here. Well, I saw it turn green. There he goes. If I stay close enough. No, not quite close enough. So I need my magnetite and aerogel. Oh. I think the Sea Dragon is glitched. He's done that before when I was testing the laser cannon mod against him. 2 shots and they both, this one and the Active Lava Zone one, glitched out and never returned. So I'm going to assume he might have glitched because he went through the wall when he came in and tried to get me. I'm just going to take this out. Yeah, lava lizards were attacking me. They're irritating. They shoot hot rocks at you. I might try killing the dragon with the prawn suit, but I much prefer just to shoot him with a nice, good laser cannon if he doesn't run away. The last time I tried that, shooting him, he ran away. And then the other one did the same, and they glitched out into the ceiling, actually. Not so much the wall, but the ceiling up above. Never came back. Windows to the top section, I might do that. I may add some windows along there. Right now, I just want to make sure I have all my reinforcements covered before I start adding in extra stuff like windows that's just for cosmetics. Alright, yeah, you stay over there. I even thought I like the idea of maybe doing like some of the plants here as a lighting type source. You know, some of the creepvine seed clusters. Kind of interesting to put here, but I don't want to have like I want it to have a cleaner look, so I want to make sure I keep it to actual lights. I actually finish that little boulder off. I thought there was like one piece left, and I am not seeing it. I say, I'm coming after you. I'm tired of this. Oh, did I get him? He lost his armor. Now, I got you. That's it. Payback. Okay. Yeah, let's get at least the production, everything working on this. So I've got power, I've got some resources going, and then I can worry about something like, you know, putting some glass windows in so we can see better. I do like the idea of having where maybe somebody's sitting up there kind of watching as you come in with the Cyclops. And what's it doing? It's got enough power, it's just not connecting. Again, it still bugs in the game that the devs have never fixed. One frustrating bit about this. Still bugs in the game like that where the thermal plants just don't connect properly. And even if I get to connect, it may disconnect later. Alright, so now we got that going. I got power. And the hatch just for now to get me inside. I feel like what I want to do is maybe do a stack of columns. Like coming off here. Maybe, you know, we could do off this way. Well, that's not even going to work, so that's not a good option there. We need to want to move this. I was kind of wanting it to be close to the wall, but it's not going to work quite so well. So what we're going to do is move this out one. And I guess just go this route. I may have that as like a normal hatch entrance, and then this is going to go here. Ooh, that's bringing it too far out, too. I don't want it to be so far away that it's not part of this. Let's see, what can I do to make this work a little bit better while I swim and charge this a bit? I would love to have something just right in here, but I want it to connect. Attached components must be deconstructed first. I wonder if I just deconstruct part way down and then build off to the side of that. That might be a better option. We'll do that real quick. Well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do something on this side right here. Try, you know, lava lizard chasing after an lava eye. So what we're gonna have to do is I can't even deconstruct that. It's nothing. It's attached there. It's attached there. It's not even giving me the message to detach anything. It's acting like there's nothing here to detach. So that's not working the way I wanted it to. It was giving me an option. Now it's... I can do that. I just can't do anything on this one. There it goes. Now it's showing cannot detach. Must be deconstructed first. Oh yeah, the ladder. Thank you for pointing that out. That's right. There is a ladder there. I'm just going to put a hatch right here for now. We'll take the ladder out and I can break it midway.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we'll build off of it right there with some multi-purpose rooms. I'll make it a little bit more utility than just this spot right here just sticks out. I don't want to go too low. Like maybe there. Try that one. We'll go like this. Just because it's the best option I have in terms of the looks for it. I don't want that to stick inwards. Here, and a multi-purpose room. There we go. I'll do reinforcement there. If I can. So I get some more supplies. Think. I have no titanium. Out of titanium again. Let's see, did I pull all the titanium out of here that I got? I don't think I did. No, I did. There we go, alright. The supplies there. That should get me at least the 2 ladders. And we'll have... It's not going to be the main base. It's just going to be the entryway. And then we'll start with another base section that's going to be the big, massive extension base that goes everywhere. There we go. So now we have this. Nice little spot. Don't have anything for the windows right now, so we'll wait. And there we go. Oh yeah. Not that way. This way. And since that is being done there, I don't need this. That comes out. So that actually works better. At least I think it does. It looks better to me that it's going to be like this. And then we'll do more multi-purpose rooms off of this one and just go up from there. And I like the idea of a scanner room, but I'm going to save that for the main base area. We'll do that with the main base. Actually, we may do like 2 scanner rooms at different points around here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's going to work very well right there. Let's get a good view from this side. Oh yeah. If I get rid of the lower legs there, I could build downwards too. Oh yeah, but that actually the legs kind of work for it.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Make glass for the hull. Well, I'll look at doing that now that I've got some better. I've got actually some reinforcements going. Like, and yeah, don't need the gold. Or we could turn that on again. You know what? I've got water production going, so we'll just drink a bunch of water this way.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And eat just the easy fruit. There we go. Look at that. And you know what? It's been an hour and 44 minutes. I have not saved once. So I'm saving now that I've got all that done. I don't want to lose that progress. Oh yeah, that actually is going to work. So we need glass components. I'm also going to need to make more of the reinforcement. So I'm going to need titanium, lithium. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to get a lot more titanium. We'll take... I got that 1 lithium spot already. Yeah, we'll do 4 more. I've got magnetite and plenty of stuff like that. It's the other stuff I need. Well, I can make more titanium. Titanium's always going to be the one I need most. So we'll get a bunch more of that. Alright, let's see. So that's a good bit there. And, lithium and glass, of course. Yeah, we need glass. I've got a lot of quartz, and there's tons of quartz around here, so we'll do a few pieces of glass just to see how it looks with the glass windows there. Definitely we'll have to have windows in the multi-purpose room sections, so you're seeing as Cyclops comes and goes. Be great if somebody did come out with a Cyclops dock mod for this, and I would totally add that to that little spot there and make it, instead of a gate you go through, it's a gate that you come and there's a docking point there. So, Prime Sonic, you watch this, you want to, you know, jump on doing that, I will absolutely use that mod. That would be so cool to have a nice little Cyclops dock that works well for your base. There we go, we're going to add that one there. I have one over here. Get me some more reinforcements going this way. Oh, you know what? Put a hatch up there at some point. More quartz down there. I've got plenty of quartz in the area. Alright, so we got that. I want to do like... we'll do a window for here for right now so I can see out. So I'm not sure what arrangement I want to do vertically with the rooms yet, but we'll try that in a moment. And then we'll go do, let's see. How many sections do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so if we do 2 on each end, that might be suitable enough. Take this reinforcement out. And we'll put that here. So yeah. Uncraft things, made my mistake. I would just like to see something that you could, you know, just certain things can be redone. Like if you accidentally make that titanium ingot, you know, you can take it back apart for some titanium. Even if you had like only an 80% return rate, fine. You know, at least we get something out of it. And okay, I'm out of titanium now. Already out of titanium. So now we'll do, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll start with the middlemost. Since I'm taking part of the wall out, you think I would get some titanium back off of that. Alright. How much did I bring? That's all. So there we go. We've got this across the top. It's not exactly even, but it does give us a nice view, sort of. I feel like the windows work better in the multi-purpose rooms in the end. Which is why I've got this here. It's just a bigger window. Get there, look. Whatever section I want to do, we'll have like a control section. Somebody sitting in front of like a desk. Let's see, we'll do like have like a little counter or desk type thing. But yeah, let's go with the desk. And it'll be like somebody sitting here. And then somebody sitting here type of thing. And like, oh yeah, you're clear to come through kind of setup. It's one thing I think we'll have in this. So that's... Oh, wrong ladder. Wish they had made the ladders work better. In terms of targeting which one you wanted to go through. There we go. Alright. Now for the test. Let's do a scout real quick for Sea Dragon. And see if he is anywhere. See if I get some more titanium from the area. If we go this way, we'll go and see about doing part of... Well, you know, I need a purple tablet with me. Don't I? 1 or 2 purple tablets. I'm pretty sure what I need for this. I can't remember the count for each location. I should absolutely hear the sea dragon right now, and I don't. Come on. The claw module thing is very tricky to use with the sea moth. You don't get that visual, and you still have that little delay. Oh, there we go. Finally hearing some sea dragon. Sorry, Mr. II. I think that's the lava lizard. Eggs. 2's enough. Gonna go through, get supplies. Man, tons of kyanite everywhere. Might as well grab some quick and easy kyanite while I'm here. Much faster than the drilling. Oh, magnetite, always good. I need more boxes for cargo space. Scanner room for other Cyclops. That's kind of interesting. I might put the scanner room off of that as like a detection thing. Yeah, we might do that as like a... See how I want to place it. I'll have to look again. I'm going to have to put, you know, I will have to come here with the prawn suit at some point to get that cleared out. Or I may leave that one just for the fact I can easily get, you know, from inside the containment area. Yeah, so I need the one cube. Now, interesting thing I saw, I was actually looking after the last stream, people said, have you ever tried to do a speed run? You know, no, because this game is just too nicely done. There's too much visually appealing to do in this to do a speed run. But I did watch somebody speed run, and they absolutely were using some kind of mod or cheat, because they grabbed an ion cube, and like how I'm holding it here, they went and immediately inserted it as a tablet into one of the tablet spots here without building a tablet. They just picked up the ion cube and it showed a tablet, but it had an ion cube in the middle of the tablet. So I was like, yeah, you're using a cheat. And what's funny is they claimed it to be a former world record speed run. And I was like, there's no way you could consider this a world record if you're using a legitimate cheat to break the game. Not just a glitch, you're using a cheat. And let's see. Oh, hey, it is working. It is letting me in. That glitch is in here then. Never had that work before. Usually it would just keep me from going inside, but usually I come from the other door. Hi, Murder. Glad you got a lot of help from the... Or is it Memer Dreamer? Glad you got help from my videos. That's one of the reasons why I did them. Yeah, that's I've never had that work. I've always come from, like, I think the other side, because usually I'm coming from a different direction. But that's interesting to see that it worked. I'm a bit afraid to get out right here, though. I'm afraid if I get out, it's going to follow me. Like, if I step out, the glitch stops working and I get crushed. I don't want to risk it. I saved just to get that done. That's done. So let's go ahead. We'll turn this on just so I have easy access. Oh, yeah. Alright, we're going to do... Like was suggested earlier, I'm just going to swap that out. Oh. I was kind of mean to scan it with the new battery in, and that didn't exactly work right. Alright, we've got that. I need to go back and get 2 purple tablets made and come back, and that will unlock the data downloads. Also, drop off all my supplies, which I got those eggs to drop off. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, never remember where that entrance is over on this side. There we go. Yes, I am playing modded. After I started using mods on this, that's the only way I can see playing the game yet again. I've played it so many times through that the vanilla version of the game is just boring now. This at least makes it, like, fun and takes some of the tediousness out of it. And get to try out some cool mods that people have created. I say modding is a great thing because the devs can't think of everything, and there are quite a few games I've played where mods did enhance the gameplay far beyond what the original gameplay was. Because somebody came up with a better idea. And there are games where the mods get incorporated into the game because the developers are like, hey, that's an awesome idea. Bye, not me high. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Alright, I hear you. Where are you? Oh, he's over that way. Come on, titanium. All that lead over there. There we go. Yeah, people have played things like Skyrim because of mods, making it where it's still fun, so you can do new things in a game you've already seen. Mods are a good thing. Whether it's just giving you a choice to play the game a little differently, or adding a new feature to a game that many people feel should have been part of the game. Oh, he actually... Well, he swam over me. He didn't seem to attack me, though. I didn't take any damage. I'm not even worrying about capturing fish right now. I just want to... I'll take eggs. I'm not worried about fish. Eggs are not as easy to come by as the small fish, so we grab all the eggs we can right now. Fallout would scrap everything. See, that's one I probably should be adding to my game because I haven't done that yet, and that will let me scrap some of the buildings that I just don't like visually in my settlements and rebuild with something better. And yeah, you know, play through at least once in the way the game is built like devs want it to be, and decide how you feel about it. You know, if you play a game and you're like, wow, this is not that fun, you at least played it, you saw how it was, and then when people say, what do you think about the game, saying, I don't like the way it is by default, but when I added this mod and this mod and this mod, it made the game fun for me. You know, then you can say that. But you always should play at least one time in the vanilla version of the game. The stock version. Let's see, I'm not even going to go that way. We're going to go back here. Really need, you know what, I need to actually go back this way anyway. I want to get salt. I need to get more salt from my collectors over here. I think I'm going to actually set all that up inside of there the same way. Just get this kind of set up over there so I do have water production in there. You know, they're self-sustaining because they're on their own type of thing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And that will give me, again, the water production here that I have. Plus salt. Salt for polyaniline and more thermal modules. I'm still going to make 6 thermal modules on this thing. Just because I've got the room for it.
Captain, all systems online.
You know, some things the devs might remove just because of problems with things, like an animation may be too glitchy and they can never find a way to fix it. Then they'll remove something like that. That I can understand. But if it's something that's like the terraformer, you know, works and people really like it, you know, it can actually enhance the gameplay, try your best to find a way to fix it where it doesn't cause problems. I feel like they should still work on that and make that a part of the final game. An update to give you that, because people would like the option of saying, hey, I want to adjust the terrain a bit. Oh, yeah, I need to go over here. starting to not like having the mod station over there. Feels like it's in the way. And... oh yeah, I can start doing the efficiency module. That will help too. I might do this. I might just do the 3 solar here and 3 thermal in that one, and then do the other modified ones elsewhere. So that's the depth. I need the engine efficiency, because that helps with everything. And we're going to do the Mark II. And Mark III. There we go. Multiplayer mod, I have not tried it because I've seen too many things about people saying, yeah, it does not work. It just does not work right. It's very buggy, very problematic. And just too many people saying they don't even bother with it because of that. And I am producing more power than these little guys can suck out of it. Ha ha ha. And then it gives me that little glitchiness again. Let me check. Make sure, because that was doing that earlier when I had no power. Oh yeah, I'm good. Let's see how well these are doing. 100, 100, 100. Perfect. Yeah, I'm just going to do like 3 solar then with it. Just to help me up above, since eventually I'll go back and clear that old base out and not have anything up there. It'll be just everything down here, and then the Cyclops will be my base beyond that part. Alright, scanner room. So we're going to do something with that. Go ahead and get that going. I've got plenty of supplies. I actually kind of want to just, you know what, drive forward. I've got everything going. Let's just get closer so I don't have to keep pulling supplies over there. I just need to be 100 meters in range. And I think the ambient temperature is hot enough. I should still get some power charge. So we can just kind of park it right here. That's plenty of room to go through. And yeah, that's still giving me a glitchiness on my power thing. Alright, I don't think they're going to do too much to the Cyclops. Hi from Italy, Argonaut. How's it going? Thanks for joining. You, nasty. Get off. Alright, I definitely want lights aiming upwards. Wish you could adjust the angle of the lights. That would be really nice. Like, say, aim this way. Specifically this way. Alright, we'll just put it over that little hatch. Like that. There we go. Be really nice to have that kind of option. Be like, yeah, angle up higher. Let's see what I can do up here. Now that I'm close enough, I should be able to finish these. I'll just have to go get more titanium soon. Markiplier doll? Yes, I have found the Markiplier doll many times. I have not bothered with it in this gameplay yet, but I have found it many times. More times than I feel like I need to. And I actually do with the decorations mod. We have the unusual doll, and we have another one with a nice mustache on it. We also have a Jacksepticeye and a few others in there. So we may be doing some decoration with those as well. You know what? I'm not even sure if my power is producing correctly at this location. Because I don't know if I'm actually generating enough power, not being with it tucked right there next to a heat source. But nothing's draining. Those will be draining first, trying to recharge these. So I should be good. I just don't want them all over my my Cyclops like that. You know, that's kind of, it's like crabs. You get crabs, you don't want them all over your genitals. You kind of you take care of them. These are the crabs of the lava zone. You get them taken care of. You get that special shampoo and you hit them with it. Alright, let's see. How can we do this? Scanner room. That'd be great if I can make it fit right there. Still hate that they made it where it cannot connect like that. They kind of come off this way. Come off like... Ooh, I don't like coming off like that. We're gonna do it off of here. That way this one is more towards the tunnel entrance, and we'll get one like on the other side of the area. And that doesn't work there. Alright, see if I can rotate it, get it to connect right. Defabricator mod? That'd be nice, but now, honestly, with the EasyCraft mod, automatically constructing stuff when I need it, like the titanium ingot, I never make the titanium ingots. It just constructs them, and then if I get some extra, I toss them in, and I'm good to go. You know, that actually kind of works nicely. That could almost give me a second little spot here. Or like that. You know, we're gonna do floodlight, the spotlights off of this. We'll do like that. I'm hearing a lot of those larvae hopping on my stuff right there. Do like this.
30 seconds.
There we go. Ow. Now we'll go down here and get my O2. There we go. Like that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm gonna go up here and finish this little spot with some more windows, I think. I think we might stop at this point in the windows. I don't want to go all the way across. I do want to have it partially, though. I got plenty of reinforcements now. I may add more later. But right now, I think that's good. Almost tempted to put the scanner room up here, actually. I like that idea better. Yeah. We'll put the scanner room up top. Yeah, I definitely wish somebody would come up with a Cyclops dock. I remember at one point the devs were talking about doing that. I remember people saying, "Oh, we're gonna get a Cyclops dock finally," and then it didn't happen. Now I've got a scanner room. I am not gonna be using it so much right here because there's plenty of stuff in this area. This is more for the visual aspect, is to have it right there, kind of so it's, you know, detecting like a radar, like you was mentioned earlier. So that's all that's for. I'm not really worried about somebody saying, let me climb up there and run the scanner room. The idea is going to be that we have everything connecting into here anyway. You know, well, I know what else I'm going to do. I'm going to make me another fabricator in here. And here. Decorations fabricator. Temporarily, so we can do some decorating. Because I've got things like computers, which will be kind of nice. See if we can do that. Maybe like the connectivity stuff. The relays. Oh, yeah. We're going to have to play with some of that later. I'm going to have to see what I think will work. I've got enough. We're going to go with the ladder over here. I don't even know how high I really need this to go, honestly. That might be where we have the... That is like the entry, like you're coming in here, this is where you're working. This is where you have like, hey, they're coming in, you know, signal them to come through, and then we'll have, we'll do our water in here along the side because I'm not going to build anything off that side. So I'll give me some water here. I'm going to get some more power production going now that I've got this. I'll take the other base stuff apart. And we'll put some pots in here, some plants. Just so they have some stuff. We'll give this like a nice little kind of rec area almost. You know, relax and everything. Get some food. Have a... we can do a bench. Ooh, I want to do like, yeah, the decorative bench. We'll go fancy over here. Decorative on this floor. Then the next floor will... Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do that here. We're going to do that up top. And I need some more supplies anyway. So, we'll do like a floor that's like bed and, you know, lounge area. And then we'll have like our food and dining floor with the water production, everything. But, oh yeah, look at this. Nice view as the Cyclops goes through. I'm already on Below Zero Memer. I'm not doing it in live streams. There's just not enough content with it. I am doing a video every Thursday of Below Zero, but beyond that, I'm not doing anything else with it because I've already cleared all of the actually complete story element in it to the point where there's story and there's, you know, captions for the story parts, but there's no audio made for it. So I've already cleared all the major stuff that's available in Below Zero right now. I still want to figure out something better for this. I'm still getting that glitchiness right there. You know, he has not come after me yet, so let's do like a, yeah, let's just kind of pull up further. So I want to get a nice little photo op of this. And, no, actually, can I do... Alright, one time I'm going to use a console thing just because I want to get a good picture of this. Ah ha ha ha! Look at that! That is the way this looks now. Oh. That's the problem. I'm actually piloting forward. Okay, that has glitched. Wow, okay, I have glitched my game very badly. That's not good. Because let me see if I can do that again. And see my no head body. Yeah, okay, I cannot disconnect from it right now. Oh, great, so I may have broken my game. Oh, alright. Oh, save, and it fixes it. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that again. I'm gonna just stand back here. So we've already seen how it looks. That looks good. I like the way that turned out. The only thing I might change later is there is a mod that lets you recolor parts of your base. I might do that to give it more of a nicer look, but it honestly makes me think of that virtual reality thing they did in The Matrix, and you know, it wasn't obviously how nice it looked, but it was all nice and clean and like white and pristine looking, like that, you know, that clean hospital style look to it almost. Yeah, you see just how much that comes through right there. It's just gonna come right in. That's good. I like that. That looks nice. And now, time to put this back in a safe spot. I don't like being here in case the sea dragon comes out. We're gonna go back. So yeah, we're gonna just kind of back it up a little bit. Not much. I want to stay in range, of course, so I can still use all my storage here. Alright, I need 2 purple tablets. And we're gonna go back over there, get that, get some more supplies, get that all taken care of. And then, let's see, I need to go and start then deconstructing the base that's back that way, so I can start bringing those supplies over. So let's drop in. I'm going to save again. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and resave now, just in case. That was a little concerning. It's like there goes like an hour of work. Or at least 30 minutes of work. I know it saved after an hour 45. Oh, now here she is. Alright, can you get out of my way? I'm trying to look at this. Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty good. It could do better with more lighting options. I might do light sticks all over it. That might work well enough. I might try that with some of the light sticks, have them all placed around it. Maybe try the little lamp thing we have from the mods. See how well that will work. Oh. Back in we go. Honestly, I'm just gonna get through here and find, I think, that spot. That way? This is the more twisty, turning top way. Yay. Alright, we're gonna get this done. I might go out the other entrance just to... That sounds like he knows I'm in here and he wants to try and attack me. He could technically glitch through and get me. If he really wanted to, he could come in and get me. And, of course, first things first, scan. Make sure you scan that. Yeah, we may go out from the other side after this. Alright, so I have this, which later on we might build something that connects somewhat inside. I mean, I think one of the mods allows me to put the terraformer in. If I'm right about that, we could put the terraformer in and we might build like a tunnel going into this little facility just because. But I'm going to wait about that until I see no other option. Just because once the base gets so big, there's going to be issues anyway. There we go. Hello, Eric and Dawson. Alright, so I got my blueprints now. We can get ready to finish everything. I may go ahead, we'll just get everything ready, and I'll have all the plants ready to go to make the enzymes for like next stream, so we can complete at least that part of the storyline where I'm cured. That way I won't get attacked by warpers. So it'd be kind of cool to build into here. Ooh. You know, look at the temperature right here. So this is extremely hot, the 70 degrees Celsius. I wonder if I could build an array that would work well enough of the thermal plants in here and just have the thermal plants all connect out through one trunk of the power transmitters and go out to like the main base. That would be interesting. I know I've had problems with the power transmitters not linking the correct way. I'll have to look. Maybe, I'm assuming there might be a mod out there that gives you better control over the power transmitters. Where you can, you know, like point and click, go here kind of thing. Which would be really helpful at controlling them. I might have to look for that. Ah! There we go. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, at some point we'll also build way up here. I want to have some stuff built up here as part of the base too. Maybe this could just be the power production area up here. Data at the bottom of the plant. Talk about the data I got there. The one in the power room. Because I don't remember there being another data in there. Nuclear reactor, I'm not going to worry about that. Even though there's uranite everywhere, the theme for this spot is there's thermal power everywhere. I'm just going to make a lot of thermal plants. Have a big, massive thermal power farm. Well, now, the plants, I don't have to worry about tracking down the seeds. I just have to track down the pieces of the plants. And technically you can get all those from the enclosure. If you take all the portals, they take you to different spots all around, but several of the items are all within easy access from here that I can get before going there. I just have to remember to bring all the ion cubes I'm going to need, and of course make the blue tablet that I need, the spare one. Language at Thermal Place, I missed that one. Alright, we'll go back, or I'll go back to that one at some point. I just want to at least get the blueprint part. Since we had so many requests to go ahead and get that, I've got it. Now, once I have endless supply of ion cubes, I'll make all the ion power cells. Though I should be fine on power, considering I've got those 3 thermal reactors that are going extremely fast on the Cyclops. And there we go. Alright, so that's plenty of titanium. Again. Let's do a quick scout. And I think that's what I was looking for. These. The big spires, the big towers. I would like to try... Oh, there's actually another one over there. I'd like to try building off of these. I think it would be cool to do that. Build something that's a base where we start and it spans from one to another. And these can be used for producing, like, power, I would assume, because, I mean, yeah, very hot right there. So that could be the initial power production for the base elements here. And then have something that's like right here that sits kind of straddling across this area. That'd be kind of nice. Nice different little visual look from what I've seen done before. I like to build across these, I think. I think that's where we'll start next time with the main build. Now, if I'm away... back over here. And more titanium. So now this should cover me. The only thing I need to wait about is a lot of the decorations that I might want to do. They have some resources I can't get readily in some of these. And technically, if I want to do a kind of cheating way, I can create the seeds for the plants I need for the enzymes by using ion cubes with the seed fabricator, but I don't want to do it that way. I like the idea of the seed fabricator being more for stuff you normally can't collect in the game to add as decorations, rather than like, oh yeah, let me just go make this that I normally can get. You know, just by putting an ion cube in there, I can make this. That doesn't make sense to me. I just like it for the added decorative capability, and I knew it. And thanks to him, my drill is... What? No! No, no, no! What? He's just destroyed my... Oh, that's it. I'm reloading from that. I'm not wasting that much time to do another sea moth there. I didn't see he did that much damage to my sea moth. How many thermal plants am I planning on having? A lot. Just because eventually this base is going to be super massive. Like, check out my Season 3 gameplay, where I did, like, massive bases there, and I just went and did over the top, and that's kind of what we're going to do here, too. Same thing. Memer, other games I play, I mean, pretty much the stuff I do on the channel. I try to make sure any game I'm doing on either the YouTube channel or my Twitch channel are games that I enjoy. If I don't enjoy the game, if it's irritating, if there's, you know, too many bugs that makes it not fun to play, I don't play it. You know, that's kind of my standpoint on that. And it was still bugged. It was still bugged. My drill was still going. Alright, so now back to the thermal plant again. So yeah, those spires are where I would like to build the initial part of the real base. And eventually it is going to be one that, you know, spans a big distance. It's going to be one we have long tube sections that come down, and we're going to have a spot that goes down into the active lava zone later on. I'm going to have stuff that just goes everywhere, which is one reason why we may have to kill the big guy. Or both of them. I don't want them destroying my base after or causing leaks all the time. Even if they just do it by swimming into it, by pathing that way. That's alright, you know. Laugh at my misfortune. I did not, I mean, I knew I had damage on the sea moth. I didn't think he was sitting there attacking it that hard at the moment. Has so much titanium too. That was like, what, that was 2 outcroppings, and I was working on the 3rd one when he came after me. Oh, little visual glitch there. A little concerning. Not usually happening. Oh yeah, the language download, the little story point, not the, you know, blueprint thing. I did forget that one. I was trying to scan the facility more and just forgotten to grab it.
EDA data. Primary alien facility location updated. Volcanic area.
Right. It tells me where the other location is. But I already know that anyway, so.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh.
Synthesizing ion power blueprints from alien data. Blueprints stored to data.
Yeah, I like streams. Like if you watch the Twitch streamers that have thousands of people in the game, and that was another weird glitch there too. Have thousands of people watching them play. The chat goes by so fast, and in games like, you know, high action games like Fortnite, they're too focused on the game most of the time to really pay attention to the chatting itself directly, especially when there's that much text going across, which is why I like games more like this where, you know, at some points I do have to focus on what I'm doing because I might be getting chased or getting attacked. Other times I can actually be like, you know what, I can pause for a second, look at the chat, just sit here and talk. And that's what live streams really are. If you have it where you talk with voice in a live stream, you're chatting with people watching. You're not just ignoring them. And I'm getting turned around. There we go. I think. No? Ah, that's why I don't like coming from this direction. That spot there. The little part where it just drops down. Alright, so I'm going to find some more titanium real quick. I need a lot of titanium. Still have some more build elements I'd like to try with that section today. We've got time. We can get some more titanium and some more little elements going. Is that silver? Yeah! More silver is always good too. I like how it's a microbicide, sorry, but you can't use it to produce anything to take care of the bacteria. Like, silver is a microbicide, why can't I just try using it for something to take care of my infection? It is possible to kill the sea dragon with a knife, but it's very time consuming. You're going to have to do a lot of stasis rifle and then slashing at them. Make sure you use the regular knife, not the thermal knife, because the thermal knife, he actually gets healed by the thermal effect, as opposed to taking damage. So it's not a good idea to use the thermal blade against some of the creatures down here. Since they, you know, live in a hot area. They're used to the temperature. Sea moth can do flips. I'm sure it can do like a... In a certain situation, you can make it flip a bit. I'm usually not worried about the acrobatics, though. I'm more worried about how fast can it get around this corner and get away from the thing chasing me. Especially if that thing is a Reaper. At some point, if I... Oh, yeah, he's right there. He's like, I can't hit him from here. And he's behind that spire of lava, cooled lava. I can't get to him. The lava... Mondra, are you talking about the lava lizard? Lava ray? Which one of that? Because... I know the lava lizard, I tried that, and I did like several hundred hits and gave up finally, saying this is not right when I can kill it with so many on the regular knife. Lava lizard? No, the lava lizard, at least the last, when I tested it last, the lava lizard does not die from the heat blade. And I did I did like, here's the regular blade. This many hits, dead. I did like 3 times as many hits and it still did not die. Because they have an effect that they go into the lava to get armor and to heal. And the heat blade does the same thing because it's heat damage. Dawson, I am building the base all around. It's going to be a big base, but the base I've been building so far today is a separate element. It's going to be kind of a staging area to help me as I'm getting things rolling with the main base. And it's also just for a visual element to have like a entry gate that I go through. You can kill the sea dragon without the knife. If you're wanting to play within the confines of the original game, no mods. Stasis rifle. And the same way as the Reaper. You're going to do stasis rifle and a lot of the gas torpedoes. A lot. You'll have to get the stasis rifle and shoot them all in the same spot, hit them right around the head, and then let them all go off and stasis rifle. And like Addicted said, you can use the drill. You'll have to get your prawn suit, not the sea moth, do the prawn suit. I think it has, if I remember right, the prawn suit has stronger armor by default. And you'll want to load it up with some reinforcements and, of course, 2 drill arms. And go in and just let them come at you. But to me, that's always such a trouble style of doing it because you're having to really get right in there. It's not like a Reaper. Reaper will grab the prawn suit and just carry it easily. You do have problems more of the sea dragon just shooting stuff at you, which can make it not work as well. He'll get damage on you where you're not even able to hit him because he's at range. The Reapers are not ranged, so that always works better with the Reaper. Yeah, you could use the grapple combo to make sure you hold on. But again, that does have some problems at times. I've used the grapple to hold on and then got swung around and ended up taking damage from being swung around and hitting the Reaper and the Sea Dragon, and could not actually make contact with them to drill into them to do the damage. Instead, I just kind of got dragged around and took damage that way. So, you know, it depends on which way you want to do it. Probably the least risky one is, of course, him with the stasis rifle, full charge, unload a whole bunch of the torpedoes, the gas torpedoes, and then immediately do another stasis thing to hold him in place so he can't get away from the gas torpedoes. Oh, no, you're back. And he came right for me. Didn't even go after the sea moth that time. Again. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely getting ready to cure myself. So that's not going to be a problem next time. I think this is the last one I'm harvesting. Hi, Jacob. Maybe no, I do not know the channel Landis. I have not heard that one. I honestly don't get much time to just watch on YouTube anymore and just browse. I usually, if I'm watching for something, it's to do with a specific game. I'm not gonna worry about saving. He's over there. He went away. And he didn't even damage the sea moth. Alright. There we go. Look, you can even see the frame from here. Let me just clear everything out. Yeah, look at that. Nice big frame for the Cyclops to come through when I come into the area. That just gives it such a good, like, this is the way in. We've got this here to help guide you in and make sure you're allowed in here kind of thing. Yeah, that turned out pretty well. I had to move things around a bit, but it turned out pretty well. And now that I am needing to heal, I'm going to remember to grab another one of these, grab that. Start tossing everything in. You're going to see stuff starting to come across from the other one over here that's feeding also in. It fills up and then tosses everything out into the auto sorter. How's my power doing? Power is fine. Alright, and there's my tablet. Transfer complete. How fast? Do food. Alright. So now I'm going to go back over this way. I want to get stuff out of the other base. Hi, Eric. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to save in a minute, guys. I want to grab this stuff out so I can get this all done. I don't need the water production in here anymore. I'll have that at the other location. This was mainly so I had salt, too. Apparently, oh yeah, I'm running out of power, which is why I'm not getting... I took that one thermal plant away, and that was not enough to provide power. So this will give me that. And honestly, I don't need that now. All I need is the stuff on top, so I can take this out. That gives me 2 more thermal plants for over there. That should be plenty for the gateway base. And we'll get everything kind of started tidying up over there. Yep, there we go. And I'm not even going to worry about that yet. I'll come back. That was just in case I needed a lot more of that stuff, so I didn't have to go back other places to get it. 'Tis butter scratch. Yeah, it's going good. We got a little bit left in the stream. So you get to hang out for a bit. There we go. Salt. That gives me polyaniline. Magnetite aerogel. Yes. There we go. I'll just dump it there because there is extra stuff. And I'm in range. So this will let me build over here. And now it's time to put some more thermal plants down. Alright. Find me a good spot for it. Come on. I say, I know there's a spot here. Come on. Stutter and pop from playing a long time. I usually don't have that bad of a stutter with mine. It's only if like I'm running like a big base will cause stutter when I'm in a certain area. A lot of certain things being built will cause a problem. Like when I built a huge solar farm in my 3rd season of gameplay. That did start causing stutter, but it's more like the massive number of the grow beds. and me having just too many plants in place. Alright, so we've got that. Let's see, I want to do a lamp. These are very expensive too, considering, oh look, that's broke again. I hate when it does this sort of thing. Floodlights break, stop shining. They're not even shining still. I know I'm not taking that much power up. Let's see what my power listing is.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, I've got... Wait, that's not right. One of the thermal plants did not connect. That one. That did not connect. Too much of a farmer? You know, it just depends on how much you want to be able to produce. I like having tons of supplies myself. It's just certain ones are more advantageous to, you know, having a large quantity. Oh, that's very close. That will work. Alright, this should take care of, hopefully, the lights, because I only have the, only have that one water, purifier. I think this will connect. Yes. There we go. Alright, let's see now. The rest I'm going to have to do like way down below and connect up by power transmitter. Oh yeah, okay, I got water produced. I heard that. Or salt. It made salt for me, at least. Alright, we got that. We'll dump some stuff. Giuseppe, you are welcome. I'm glad you got something out of the tip videos. Cowboy, the base is coming along. Well, the gate base area is coming along fine. This is not the main one. This is just a entry level one, or entryway type base, just to get things going. And get off my sub. My sub. There are many like it, but this one is mine. But yeah, I'm basically just doing like a little gateway base to give me a place to start working from, and then to allow for just a good visual to go through, Cowboy. Bye, Memer. Thanks for hanging out. Oh yeah, I've got plenty going there. Actually, we'll do water from there. Get rid of some of those. We're going to do that, that, and that. And I will actually, as much as I like marble melons, because they're so well balanced, easy to produce a group, everybody else talks about using the other plants. So we're just going to do a little plant area in here of the other ones instead. Alright, so this is going to be workroom. This will be food room. And we'll go with the planters because we're going with just 3 items. So we'll do 1 of each. And I'm going to do... if I can. Well, that's an inopportune location. Wonder if that will make a difference doing the round... no. Not... but we'll just do it over this way then. Do it in this corner. There we go, like that. So yeah. A creep vine curtain? Oh, that is an interesting idea. It's not going to grow tall enough, though, for me to have a full curtain, and I would have to put a lot of planter beds all over the place to make that work. And so you're gonna have breaks in there. If the creep vine would just grow and grow and grow, and never stop growing to a certain height, I would do that. But it's unfortunately not going to work like that. Alright, so we got that area. Let's do... because this should be out that way. Okay. We'll do another window here. I've got plenty of that. Oh, you know what else? We can do... let's see if I can do that. Of course, because I've got something in front of it. Something in the way. Alright, we need a dinner table top setup. We're going to do the bar table right here. Right in front of window, and we'll do the swivel chair for it. They gotta have a place to sit while they eat. This is the food room. We got that for food. We're gonna have vending machine. Yes, vending machine. As you know, it was mentioned earlier that aren't mods cheating. Well, technically, the coffee machine and vending machine are cheating too because they require no resources to produce infinite food and coffee. So technically, you could say that's cheating in a way. We're gonna put trash can over here because you know you need a place to throw your refuse afterwards. So, yeah, we'll do a nice little greenery right there, make it look kind of nice. Might do like a wall thing with one of the computer screens over there, just to be like, oh yeah, while you're here, you can still check and see what's going on with the base. We'll do another level, and this will be our lounging and sleeping area. And I'm going to go with the basics that this is employees. These are workers that are not here to, you know, be like romantic kind of thing. It's somebody that comes here to work, so they're like doing shifts. So, hey, it's your shift. I'm going to go upstairs and sleep kind of thing. So we have a rotating pair of people that are here doing this for like, let's say like a week at a time, and then they go away. And we need more fiber mesh. Okay, so I'm going to have to do that. We'll get some of that going. And then we're going to put like a counter. Of course, you don't want somebody who can just swim around and look inside, so we're not going to put windows in here. We'll have a counter so they can put some stuff on it. We'll do like, you know, a nice shelf over here. That. And we'll do, you know, we'll wall planner. We'll be decorative about it. Do I have the wall planner? No. Ooh, Cyclops bioreactor. There it is. I knew. I saw something about a bioreactor. I figured it would be a mod. Let's actually try that. That's interesting. That is here instead of being where you actually would just put it, you know, as a mod in the Cyclops or like that. I didn't even see that part. I did just update my mods right before the stream started, so I didn't get a chance to look at everything.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I want to see how this works. That looked very small too. Like it. Oh yeah. He took the look of the little scanner thing from, like, what was it, the little specimen analyzer? That's what he used. So you're basically putting a specimen analyzer in there, but it works like a bioreactor. There's also, okay, you got, there's a, oh yeah, much smaller capacity and only 200 power. Let's go grab some fish. I want to see how this interacts with it. I've got thermal going. I've got tons of power being produced right now. You're not even going to run away, are you? Yeah, I'm about to get a battery charger going too over there. Just because I don't want to have to rely on keep swapping out the battery and charging up a little bit on with the Sea Glide doing that. I'm just not using it enough right now.
New creature discovered.
Alright, one more. The final candidate for the test run. That should give me a good bit of power too. Not as much as like an Oculus, you know, Reginald would, but That gives me enough. And in the end, this actually will hold enough. I could do one piece of alien feces, which I happily have. That one. And I like this. It actually shows the percentage of consumption on them. So that is an amazing touch. Obviously, that's not very realistic in knowing how decomposed something is. Because that's basically what it is. It's a fish grinder. You know, it's a compost machine. So these are composting. But that's nice to see that. You can see I'm actually using up power to fill up to that 200 mark on it. And that's fairly quick. Alright, yeah, I need a battery charger in here. I need some actual, like, normal use stuff. I'm not going to do a power cell charger in here. Because the only thing I need power cells for is Cyclops and Seamoth. And I do have... I had batteries. I used up the battery for a power cell. That's what I did. I'll unload that too. Get those going. Alright, so yeah, we got Cyclops bioreactor. There we go. No curtains. That would be kind of nice to have in the decorations mod. I don't have to worry about that because I have my swim charge fins, so basically I get unlimited power with my Sea Glide anyway. And oh, you know what? This is where I want to build. I want to build like along the shelf here. We'll do a bunch of thermal plants there and then transmit them up because I got plenty of gold. And there's a ton of gold up in the Lost River. I'm gonna scan this skeletal remain. Oh yeah, this is almost charged still. And there it goes.
Detect an alien materials and a massive energy signature. Reading originates within the natural.
Oh, and now the audio cut on that. So we're definitely having some glitchiness right now. Yeah, we'll either do like actually, yeah, instead of doing the shelf, I'm just going to build thermal plants like right in here and have them go up. That's going to be a much easier one to get working right, I think. And ignore glitchiness with this stuff.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hello, Casper. Or Casper? Casper? I'm not sure which way I should be pronouncing that. So I apologize for that. Alright, let's see. We got... Oh, wait, that's right. I need to go clear some plants. And again, I went to the wrong one. They really should have made the ladders work better in terms of when you have more than one in a spot. We're going to go... I'm not going to go replant right now. I'm just going to go ahead and... I'm not going to get any of that. I'm not using any of that. We'll get this. 'Cause I've got plenty of storage. And I don't have room for anything else. I can use the sea moth to come back, but this at least is giving me a charge on the Sea Glide right now. Yeah, there should be at least a slight gap or some visual distinction because there's too many times that you will go in and click on the ladder looking at one and be like, oh yeah, I'm clicking the right one. That's the right ladder. I should be going down, and then you end up going up instead. Maybe they'll make that adjustment with below 0 in the end. Because it's something with the targeting aspect that should be fixed with it. Yep, I knew it. Alright, so I ain't gonna worry about the... I'll replant that. I'll just go ahead and replant, let it start growing again. I'm not gonna worry about the seed clusters, I've got plenty of them. We'll do like, we'll do something up this way so I can start doing more of that. And I'll get the synthetic fibers going this week for some of that stuff. Get some decorations. Or some stuff ready for decorations. At least I'm not having to go to the surface for things like titanium and quartz. I've still got a good bit of that going. Actually, I think I'm going up in the count that I have. Let's see how the bioreactor's doing. So yeah, they're draining, and it is at 200. I think it's helping with recovering the battery charge on that, in addition to the way the thermal reactors are going. So that might be, like, that could be useful. It's not as much power as a nuclear reactor module, but it would be one that if you didn't want to have it always in there, you could be like, hey, I'm going to just throw some fish in here real quick and get me some power going so I can get moving again. And I just noticed it's bioreactor. So, typo there. That'll hopefully get fixed. But yeah, reactor. Yeah. Maybe we can have somebody do a mod for, like, creating extra tall creep vines so we can have a creep vine curtain down here. I'll be all for that. I mean, I've got everything in place to do it. Just do from that end to that end and have planter beds going. I could actually just do planter beds all along this side and let it grow all the way up to the top. And only thing there would be if I did it along the front, it would go in front of the windows up there. So it might be something to do specifically between the two sides so it can go there. And then instead of having that, actually, I'm taking that out. I'm going to take, oh yeah, I need a battery. I've got a ton of batteries up in the starting temporary base location. I may just go back up there and grab a bunch of supplies before next stream so I can be ready to go. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna go ahead and change that. I can let it charge later. Yeah, before next stream, I will go and clear all my stuff from the original starting base back in the safe shallows, and then come back here to just basically use everything here. No more safe shallows, and just keep everything up here. And let's say we'll do a hatch here instead. Or not. Okay. I'm assuming something with the light, but that's a little weird. There we go. So easier access here. And if we do, somebody does make a mod for extra tall creep vine, so we can have a curtain, then I can just build across there with the planter beds and creep vine curtain. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have a new mod to add next week for that. See, well, I should actually take that and recharge it too. Well, that's interesting. Let me actually look, double check, make sure I didn't miss anything else. Because I just happened to see that was there. We do have the specimen analyzer still. I love how we got the broken lockers and everything that really don't serve much of a purpose. I've got the resource monitors because that's being used in my other modded gameplay for my videos, but I'm not going to do that in this gameplay because it really just doesn't give enough benefit for me. I may still use the light switch at some point, but I'm not sure I'm going to do that. There's so much ambient light down here, it really wouldn't make much difference turning off the lights. Or that's pretty much everything I'm going to keep. I do like the fact we got the bioreactor. Oh, and I used up a power cell to make it. That's what happened to the last of my batteries. Well, that's too bad. I could have just used one of the power cells from here and waited to get ion power cell going. That not even charged it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's already hit my mic again. Why am I going there? I want to check and see how many ion cubes do I have. 10. 10 ion cubes. So let's go ahead and make my blue blue tablet. So I know I need that. And then I'm going to do, I think, ion. We'll do an ion battery, at least. Can I make silicone rubber? I only have the batteries. I can make batteries. Yeah, I got acid mushrooms. As long as I don't use up all of them, which I've... Oh yeah, I do have that set over there, so we can do a battery. Let's try making the ion battery. Oh yeah, I don't even need that. I was looking at the wrong thing. Power cell. Alright, there we go. So ion battery, which is going to be for this, since I'm doing a lot of building. Let's toss that in. And we'll make an ion power cell just to go ahead, maybe, and get started with that. I have to make 2 ion batteries, so that's 3 cubes. Yeah, so that's 3 out of 10 cubes. That should still give me enough to handle any tab, or no. I also did use cube for the tablet itself, the blue. I'll need to probably make another purple tablet just in case. But I still got 6, so that's enough. That's plenty. That keeps me covered. And we'll do this. We'll swap that. So now I have a regular power cell if I need it for building something else. Like that. Bam! And time to eat. Alright. So, gate is done. I got a friend again. I do need to make another depth module. See, if I can. Oh yeah, I can make a depth module. I have to make this quick because things are going to break. There we go. No point in having copies because you're not going to be able to use them. I mean, I can't sit there and stack them to go deeper, so do that real quick just to do that. Get that quick switch on and then toss it in. There we go. 1,700 meters, I'm good. We'll check my damage a little bit, but not much, and that should just automatically fix itself. And no more leeches. Let's see, 200. And yeah, they're still draining. So it looks like the bioreactor's taking precedence over the thermal. Or maybe they're working in conjunction and both draining at the same time. Alright, yeah, we got that going. So here we are. We're at the 3-hour mark. We're just past it. And, it's time to start wrapping up for this stream. But we did get some good stuff done. I mean, this looks nice, you know. I do like this. Maybe we will get that curtain mod. Where we can have a curtain of kelp to go through. Basically a big curtain of creepvine kelp. Be kind of nice. But, oh yeah. That shouldn't even be using any power right now. Because I'm not scanning anything. Let me go up and make sure it's not trying to do anything. Yeah, it's not scanning. So it shouldn't be using any power, really. Of course, I can use it to help me find some supplies right now. Creature egg, things like that. So that will be helpful. I like how it's got the gel sack, and that's, of course, the ones on my little base over there. But I'll get more stuff done with this week, getting things prepared. I heard it. Yep. More salt, so I have more supplies for other stuff. I'll get more done with this, so we'll have a few things ready. And like I said, I'll go back to the original base and get all my stuff out of there. So it's completely dismantled. Everything is with the Cyclops here. I should have already done that. I just didn't think I was going to make it this far and then stay down here for so long. There we go. I'm pretty much got myself into a position now where a lot of the stuff I need is right here or producible. So that is helpful. And once I start getting the main section of the base, the real big base over there started, and we do like the zoo, we're going to have a zoo and we'll have a garden. So I have a big area with not as many plants as I've done at other bases in my Season 3, but we'll have a large area for plants that need to be produced in large quantities, potentially. We'll have, you know, creep vine in both the seed cluster variant and the normal variant, so I can just easily chop and, you know, keep like groups of those. Actually, we may do less of the creep vine variant because, or the seed cluster variant, because you get 6 of those in one spot. It's very annoyingly bright. We may do something different with that. Have other things like that going, and yeah, I'll just have a lot of production going. Where are you? I don't even have the engine on. They just automatically come after me. We need a we need like a little electrical shocker thing that keeps the lava leeches off. That's the mod we need. I'm fine with all these others. We need a mod to keep them off of it. But yeah, alright, we're doing good. Look at that, 2,500 energy instead of 2,000. I'm good to go. Tons of supplies. I just need to go get some more, restock on certain things. Like, man, I got a lot of silver and gold and stuff, but there's some other things I need. Main thing is going to be, of course, like this stuff. Blood oil. Ooh, I'm going to have to definitely get some blood oil planted. I did stockpile a lot of table coral in the Lost River because there's the ones that break into multiple pieces very easily there. You're not, Ruby, yeah. You see just all the stuff I've got going right now. And then plenty of this stuff. Still got first aid kit. See this one. We've got some matching eggs. I will make trips up to get other matching eggs later on. But I want to get the zoo going first before I worry about grabbing a lot of eggs and then grabbing the fish to bring down as well. Oh, now we got 2 of the larvae. Cajun or just a pepper? I am, I guess you said ghost pepper. I actually ate at a Thai place last night and had their hottest food that they had. And the claim I was told is that uses pieces of ghost pepper for it. So I was, you know, they use that in their cooking. I was all right. And I ate it and thoroughly enjoyed it. So I would say I'm more of that. I do like Cajun cooking too. Anything with that good heat but flavor. I don't just want hot. I want good flavor to it. It's got to have good taste. Just going for heat gets old fast. Having good flavor to it is much preferable to just, this is hot. Alright, so I'm running out of ideas for the moment, except getting supplies. I know nobody wants to sit and hang out while I get supplies. So we'll go ahead and call it for today on this stream, and I will get a lot of stuff done. Let's see, I don't think I need the propulsion cannon. I will need to make one if I do the laser cannon. I need to be able to make a prawn suit, but what I'm going to wait is to get into the containment facility, use the warp gate to get back out, and from there I'll deploy the vehicle bay, create the prawn suit, come back through, and basically do like I did in my other modded series, where I put the prawn suit next to the ion cube generator and leave it. That's all it's going to do, is just sit there and be for ion cube mining. You know, just give me all the ion cubes I want, because the decorations, I think there's some of them that use the ion cubes, but the seed fabricator is like all ion cubes. So some of the decorative plants I'm going to be putting all over the base area, I will need a lot of ion cubes. And Prime Sonic, I am sorry you're just joining in. You've missed out on the stream. We are using your update, though. I did put the bioreactor in here, and I noticed there is this. It is your mod, right, Prom Sonic? Yes. I noticed this. You got a typo here. Cyclops bioreactor and then Cyclops bioreactor. Reactor. So you got a little typo there. You might want to fix and update it. But just a minor thing. We are using it, and I'm very appreciative, Prom Sonic, of the fact that you put in the decomposition values for it. That is such a nice touch. I'm so glad to be able to see how long they're going to last. Good question now that you're here. What's the power ordering for it? Because I didn't even look at the options thing for mods. Is there a power ordering specifically for it? Because I know you got, like, here's the nuclear module. Options, conserve power, which I'm not using yet. Does it tie in with the power ordering mod in any way? Because the bioreactor seems to be draining for the Cyclops while I still have 3 thermal reactors right here. So I want to kind of know how that's working, if that's the case there or not. Does not tie into power order? Okay. So it's just kind of, if there's power needed, it drains. Alright, that works. We'll, I'm actually producing more power than the power leeches, the lava leeches take away. So I'm not really having to worry that much, Austin, about the leeches. It's just annoying having to keep seeing them on there more so than anything else. Alright, so we've got that. And we've got a nice, lovely big base. Or, you know, starting work base area. The gate base. Which will then be completely separate and independent from the rest of the main base itself. This was just so we have a nice little visual type thing. And I will do some more work. I'm going to see what I can do with the lights for this. I would like to see if I can make some of the lights work the way I want. Like, I know I can do power transmitter, or, you know, the lights like this sometimes will attach nicely on the side, you know, but they don't always work, like, upside down like that. I've never been able to get them work quite right. So I'm going to have to play with some stuff. I definitely want to see what else I can do with this. I want this lit up. Okay, so nuclear is the only one that does the independent. Okay. So that's good to know there. Alright. So yeah, we got this nice big gateway base. I am going to be working, like I said before, NetStream on getting some stuff. Now, NetStream normally is going to be Saturday. If you're talking about the Subnautica stream, I do have my Twitch streams, which are different nights. But the next Subnautica stream is going to be always on Saturdays. Now, forewarning, I may potentially have a different time frame next Saturday. It all depends. I am, as I've said in past streams, I am in the process of looking around for a new house. And one of the things I plan to do when I get the new house is a complete new setup for my studio area. So I have a nicer looking setup and a better, more functional setup for what I've got going. And there is a piece of equipment I want to get to help with that. That normally is about $900 to $1,000 US, depending on the brand you get. And somebody is selling it about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me for just over $200. So if they are wanting me to meet them next Saturday to pick it up, I'm going to be on the road for like 4 hours to go get it, but it will save me several $100s. So if I am changing the hours next week, I will post something about it in the community tab, so you should get a notification if you're following on YouTube. But if you're also following me on Twitter, I'll make sure to tweet about it and let you know whether I'm going to stream at all, or whether I'm going to be adjusting the time by, like, I'll be starting the stream an hour later, or I'll be ending the stream an hour earlier, kind of thing. I will let you know some way or the other. It just depends on if this person, what time they want me to meet them to get this item from them. That will just save me a lot of money in the end. So, yeah, that will be, if you don't follow me on Twitter, good reason to go ahead and follow me there. If you do follow me on Twitter, then you'll get a notification. But yeah, we've got some good stuff done today. I will still be, regardless of what happens next stream, getting a lot of supplies. If I do have to miss next week, I'll put in even more time getting more supplies going. So we'll have a lot of stuff ready to go. And that means the next stream, either way, we're going to start building the actual main base, which is going to be the big, huge, expanding one. And starting with those tower sections, the lava towers I looked at earlier. So that's what I want to do on that. Alright, so Prime, you're going to have a better bioreactor mod. Alright, I will be sure to check that out Not going to do much in this game with it, but I'll definitely check it out for my modded gameplay. Be sure, I'll make sure to look at that later on if I get the chance to do so and check it out before I'll do my next video. But yeah, that's it. That will be it for today's stream. Thank you all for hanging out with me during this initial build out. And another one. Get off of my stuff. I don't like seeing you there. But yeah, my nice gate base looks so good. Turned out actually pretty well. And we'll just see where we can go from here. But yeah, that's it. I am Mr. Spicy. Thanks again for hanging out with me on this stream. I will hopefully see you guys next week. But if not, remember, I will notify you, let you know what changes. But thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.